What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody that's in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Y'all put a 1 in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly before we get into today's show. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. And then we're going to get right into today's show. Drop y'all 1s in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Then we're going to get it right into today's show. We're going to get right into it. Okay, let's see if you guys can hear me. Let's see if you guys can hear me. Let's see here. Okay, awesome, awesome. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building. Salute, salute, salute. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. We got another great show lined up for you guys. I won't be long today. As y'all can see, I'm in a disclosed location. Just making some moves offline, you know what I'm saying? Taking care of things and like I said, making moves offline, man. So on the weekends, at the end of the week, sometimes I may do a show, sometimes I may not. But either way, if I am going to do a show, I'm going to be broadcasting from a disclosed location. And we're going to keep the content going. But if I'm not able to drop content on Fridays, Thursdays or Fridays or anything like that, we definitely going to double back on Sunday, or just look forward to me dropping pre-records, because I will have some pre-records. I will have some clips that will be premiering. So either way, y'all still going to have the content that y'all definitely deserve, that y'all definitely asked for, and that y'all definitely support. So make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button as well. Hit that like button, hit that share button as well. I'm going to shout everybody out in the chat, and then we're going to get to today's show. We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. Shout out to my man Deez. What up, Deez? What's good? Shout out to Bob. What up, Bob? Shout out to Cuzzo in the building. Salute, salute, Cuzzo. Shout out to my brother Dale Diddy on the check-in. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute. Jason Bayard. Salute, salute. Bob said, I'm still waiting on DS1 to use D's full name. Shout out to my man Tone in the building. What up, Tone Malone? Salute, my brother. Hey, Jasmine, how you doing? What's going on? Shout out to Classy Creole in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Good to see you, Classy Creole. Shout out to my man, Aya Thunder. What up, Aya Thunder? Salute. MR in the building. What up, MR? Salute. What's going on, Rain and Woman? How you doing? Shout out to Rain and Woman on the check-in. Sports for America. What's going on, Sports for America? No doubt. Salute. 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 Shout out to Sports for America. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Make sure y'all share today's show. I will not be too long with you guys today, but I definitely want to bring this to y'all just to let y'all know that things are changing around here. And whether y'all know it or not, the message of heal before you build is starting to become very, very prevalent amongst content creators. I can't speak on the people who support the content, but I can speak on the content creators because I'm one myself. And today, I'm going to show y'all just how much transparency helps you transform. I'm going to show y'all today that some of the people that y'all look up to and that y'all listen to every day and listen for the tea and listen for the mess and listen for the dirt, right? The people you always tuned into, waiting for somebody to get exposed. Today, I'm going to show y'all exactly what that actually does to the content creators who participate in it. All the content creators that participate in that level of toxicity. Today, I'm going to show y'all what it does to the actual person who's putting it out there. The person who's actually doing the exposing, you know, the person who's actually bringing the tea, you know, like y'all like to call it. I'm going to show y'all today what that's actually doing to our people. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all. And I'm going to show y'all with a popular content creator that we all like, we all know, we all love. The one y'all go to get all the tea. You know that person. The one you go, you know, when you want to know something, when you want to know what's popping in the YouTube streets or popping in the hip hop industry, you go and listen to this person. I'm gonna show y'all today. I'm gonna show y'all how real this stuff is and how you can't run from yourself. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Hey Taylor, how you doing? Shout out to you. Good to see you. I'm gonna show y'all today because, see, a lot of y'all think this content stuff is just doing content and it's just people up here just talking to get a check. It's deeper than that. I told y'all this. So I'm gonna show y'all just what this stuff is doing to us. While y'all sitting in the chat laughing, having fun, adding to the insults, adding insult to injury, helping these content creators dox other people. I'm gonna hit you on Instagram, girl. I got something to show you. You know, all of that type of stuff. You want to constantly send content creators videos that's about putting women down and thinking it's funny and thinking it's cute. I told y'all a long time ago just how much this stuff was wearing on people. This is the real spiritual warfare. The fight between good and evil. That's what this is about. This is the time that we're in. And today I'm going to show y'all just exactly what all of this tea spilling and messy, and I'm here for it. I'm going to show y'all what that do to these women. And this is a content creator by the name of Tasha K. Big old Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. I don't got no problems with her. None. Shout out to Tasha K. What up, Maybach? Hey, Jasmine, how you doing? Hey, Miss Camille, good to see you, sweetness. Shout out to Miss Camille in the building. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. What's up, Lynette? I'm going to show y'all exactly what this stuff is doing to us. So if it's doing what I'm getting ready to show y'all to the content creators, I can only imagine. I can only imagine what y'all are going through. I can only imagine. I can only imagine what y'all are going through. If this is what's happening, if the content creators are breaking down, because a lot of us are, a lot of us who've been spitting that hate rhetoric, because y'all see Cynthia G is a has-been. She's gone. They didn't just terminate her channel. She's deleted. They just did exactly what I said they were going to do to her. The same thing they did to Tommy, they did to her. She's not coming back now, y'all. There is no more, I'm going to make another channel. Y'all ever heard of AI? Artificial intelligence? You're not going to come back on here, even if you hide behind an avatar. Once the AI pick up your voice, it's over. It's over. So there is no, she can come back. No, it's over. Over. Right. Just like Jasmine said, it's over. It's over. Goodbye. They did her the same way they did Tommy. Because these people are on here inciting people who are listening to them to do negative things. They're following you guys' words. I know a lot of y'all like to come up here and say, I ain't nobody leader. Well, guess what? When you getting up here running your mouth in front of millions of people, that's how some people gonna look at you. Some people gonna call you their leader by default. Okay, so I don't want to keep hearing that from y'all, because that's a cop out, and that's a way you don't hold yourself accountable for what come out your mouth and what you do on here on this social media. See, that's your way of running away from responsibility and holding yourself accountable. Oh, I ain't nobody leader. But you don't say that when you got 5,000 people in your chat room watching you. You're not telling them 5,000 people that are watching you that you're not their leader. You telling them to hit the Cash App. You're telling them to hit the super chat. You're telling them to donate if they like this content. So stop saying you're not a leader. Because if you're not, stop taking these people money. If you're not trying to help nobody, if you're not, stop taking these people money, and y'all not going to stop doing that. So stop saying you're not a leader. Because people are paying you because they're getting something from your content. So by default, that makes you a leader, sir. That makes you a leader, sir. That makes you a leader, ma'am. If not, like I said, stop taking these people money. I dare y'all to turn your monetization off. Turn off the super chat. Since you nobody leader, turn your super chat off. Take your Cash App out. Take your cash apps out. We don't care about PayPals. Remember, you're nobody's leader. Remember this. Maybach says, YouTube slowly but surely cleaning the YouTube streets. Absolutely. Oh, I didn't consider using AI to catch the voices. Oh, yeah. 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 Why you think every time he tried to come back and make a channel, they kept deleting them? Because once the AI catch it, is over. Once the AI catch it, is a wrap. They're going to get you. They're going to knock you down again. And how they fully boot you off YouTube, right, is they get rid of your Google account. That's what just happened to Cynthia G. That's what happened to Tommy. They banned their Google accounts. They're banned from Google. And who owns YouTube? Google. So once you're not allowed to make any more Google emails, no more email accounts, you're done. That's where Cynthia is. She's on that list with people who are not allowed to make Google accounts. Tommy's on that list. He's on that list as well. They're not playing. Hey, L'Oreal. Yeah, it's that serious. It's that serious. Lynette says they're addicted to clout and money. The clout is what get them the money. Classic Creole says, wish they did that to these trolls too. But see, these trolls are not they're not spewing HAT speech. They're not promoting, they're not doing that. Taylor says this was going to happen sooner or later. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to my brother, the underrated darkness in the building. Salute, my brother. But see, on a spiritual note, this stuff is destroying content creators. It's destroying people. People are getting sick listening to this stuff. Being online for all these years, people developing ailments. Y'all know how many, and don't laugh, please don't laugh in the chat because I'm being serious. But y'all know how many women be sitting behind these avatars and sitting behind these computers talking all of this venom about black men, and they could barely walk up 2 flights of steps? Do y'all know that? These women that be sitting up here talking about men every day, they could barely walk up 2 flights of steps. You got men on here who've been talking about women for years. He can't even walk to the corner store. He can't even walk to the end of the driveway to get the mail. If some of these men had houses, they wouldn't even be able to walk to the mailbox. But they've been sitting online for the past 10, 15 years talking about women. These men can't walk to the mailbox and get their mail. This stuff is that toxic. Y'all don't think that? This stuff is toxic, man. This stuff is destroying us from the inside. These people are destroying themselves and destroying y'all while they're destroying themselves. Y'all literally watch these men sit on these panels and drink liquor and smoke cigars for 3 and 4 hours a day. Y'all are literally watching destruction every day. You don't think that stuff wears on you after a while? You don't think this stuff wear on you after a while? You don't think you're going to break down at some point? You don't think at some point you're going to come to a crossroads and you're going to have to look at yourself and say, man, what is this stuff doing for me? Or what is this stuff doing to me? This stuff that I'm listening to every day. Y'all don't question yourselves? I spoke on this yesterday on yesterday's show. If you've been listening to this type of content for 10, 15 years, and you haven't garnered any positive results, come on, man. Come on now. If you haven't garnered any positive results since listening to the divestment group, since you've been listening to SYSBM, since you've been so-called red pill, where has your life grown to be? Where's your life now? We know where your life was when you first came around. Where is it now? Some of you guys are worse. Now that you're claiming red pill, a lot of y'all should have stayed blue pill. A lot of y'all should have stayed blue pill. A lot of y'all should have stayed blue pill. You know why? You didn't have gout when you was blue pill. You didn't have diabetes when you was blue pill. You got all these red pill people catching strokes, dying. All these red pill and black pillars dying, sick, could barely walk down the street, need a goddamn oxygen tank. Some of these guys you sitting on a panel arguing with, they come from behind the camera, they're morbidly obese. They're not even just big dudes, they're morbidly obese. And y'all know I always been a big dude, but I ain't never been that big where I waddle. I always could walk. I could walk. I could use my legs and my feet. I ain't doing this. Some of you dudes who come on here and argue every day about women, you walk like this. Don't you think we got better? Don't you think you should be focused on something else? Don't you think you should be focused on that waddle instead of her twerking? You need to be focused on the fact that you can't move your feet and your legs. You don't notice how before you got here, you can walk. Since you've been listening to the red pill and listening to SYSBM, now you need a cane. Now you walk with a cane. Since you've been listening to the manosphere, how many divorces you done had? Huh? I'm being real. This not to make nobody feel bad. This is to get you to look at yourself, to see the effects of this stuff. I spoke on this yesterday. Of course, yesterday's show ties into today's show because today's show is transparency helps you transform. You can't grow unless you real with yourself. Where am I currently? Not according to no women, not according to no stats, according to you. Where are you currently in your life? Transparency. And why am I there? How you doing, Queens of Virtue? Shalom. What up, Chuck? And why am I there? Club Fortune in the building. Salute, my brother. And why? And be honest. Has the red pill kept you womanless? How many dates you been on since you've been red pill? I'm not calling nobody out in the chat. Think about this, fellas. How many dates you've been on since you've been red pill? Since you've been black pill? You could have stayed blue pill and kept paying for women. Why you turn SYSBM to do that? You turn SYSBM/passport bros so you could go to another country and do what you've been doing. Why you ain't just stay blue pill? When you was blue pill, you didn't have to go to Thailand. You could go right around the corner from your block. Now you flying all the way across country to pay. When you was blue pill, you didn't have to do that. You took the red pill and now you got to fly 20 hours away to pay to have sex with somebody. Think about this, fellas. And this stuff is wearing on men's psyche. Men are driving themselves crazy with this stuff. This rhetoric is not helpful. It is toxic. There were 2 suicide deaths in the black manosphere. 2. 2 of them. Why didn't this rhetoric stop them from doing it? Shouldn't the rhetoric made them consider? Shouldn't the rhetoric made them consider killing themselves, deleting themselves? But this rhetoric isn't doing that. It's not doing that. This stuff is toxic, man. What up, David? Shout out to David Owens. This stuff is toxic, man. But today, I want y'all to know that transparency helps you transform. Being real about it. And we getting ready to watch Tasha K expose herself. Something I never thought she had enough heart to do. I can't front, Tasha K. I underestimated you. I'm not even gonna lie. I commend you on doing this. I'm not gonna find a flaw. This was an accountability moment for you. And you brought that and showed that to the people who support you and love you, Tasha. I respect you for that. Because you probably made a lot of other black women do what you just done. And I'm going to show y'all. And I know some of y'all are going to be, oh, come on, DS1. Oh, but she did this and she. Come on now. Let's grow up. When somebody's sitting down and being transparent, it's not time for you to be vindictive and start throwing judgments out there. Keep your mouth shut. Shut up. Because that pisses me off with y'all too. When y'all see people, addressing their traumas and their issues, then you want to come in and pick. You want to come in and pick. I don't like that. And I'm talking to you men. Y'all got to stop doing that. When y'all see these black women come into an accountability moment, don't get in the chat room and start talking about, oh, well, but how do we really believe her? Because shut up. Because when you crying and you speaking what you've been through, you don't want no woman saying that to you. Grow up. We grown men. We not kids no more. So I'm getting ready to share this video, man. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Let's get to it. Shout out to Tasha K, man. YouTube, this is fair use content. I'm here to review and give my response to this video. So let's get to it, y'all.
This weekend was y'all. What I saw this weekend was incredible. I can't even put it into words. I can't. And here's what I'm telling you is that y'all took.
Drop y'all ones in the chat if y'all can hear that. Drop y'all ones in the chat. If y'all can hear that, drop y'all ones in the chat. If y'all can hear that, please drop y'all ones in the chat. Okay, awesome. Let's get back to it.
Took me out of a dark place, right? You know, I was laying on the couch one day and I remember telling Jason, and I'm gonna start crying. I was telling Jason, my best friend, I was like, Jason, you know, I just want to do this. When I pick up a microphone, I just want to make people happy. I lived as a child and I watched so much pain. I didn't understand how people just couldn't love life or love themselves, right? I didn't get that. You know, I was always this hopeless romantic for love and stuff. And you know, when you molested, when you 6 and you watch, you know, your family go through things and poverty, you never saw what Black success looks like. You know, you don't, that's all you see. You know, that's all you see. So that's all you know, you know? And my mama did the best she fucking could. And shout out to my mama. You know, I posted about her today.
Now, y'all heard what she said, right? You heard what she said? That's all she knew. That's all she knew. That's all she knew was trauma, anger. That's all she knew. Let's continue.
If y'all know my story, y'all know that, you know, my mom and I have been through a lot. She had me at 17 and I gave her, like, I remember the judge telling her one time that when I'm nervous, I do this right here. I remember the judge telling her, if you don't get her together, I'm gonna put you in jail. Right? And my ego a lot was it's been a struggle, you know, to fight against my ego. And you guys have seen me fail a lot out here. A lot. And there are people in my corner that say, don't give up. And it's y'all. It's y'all. Fucking y'all, right? And there was a lady, like I said, there was a lady crying backstage. And she said, you know, I took a bunch of pills. And, you know, if it wasn't for your videos, I would have died, Tasha. And she just shaking. She said, your videos give me laughter. And that's truly why I started my channel.
Now, did y'all just hear that? Did y'all just hear that? She just said she met a woman who said her videos saved her life. One day she popped a handful of pills and tried to delete herself. And she told Tasha that her videos saved her life. The entertainment, her being funny, making her laugh. But this is just YouTube, right? You're nobody's leader, right? You see why we gotta watch what we say out our mouth? You don't know who listening. Oh, but you know one's leader. That's what you want to keep saying, right? Shout out to Bronx Dawn. What up, John Bush? Salute, my brother. Let's get back to it.
was to laugh, was to put laughter out there, was to put the humanness of it, to highlight the fuckery and to have you to be able to laugh at your fuckery. But if I'm participating in the fuckery, right, how can I show you what fuckery looks like? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I didn't get in this to argue with celebrities. I didn't get in this to fight with celebrities or put down celebrities. I got through this because a lot of times we idolize celebrities and we don't understand that they're really human.
Did y'all hear what she just said? Did y'all hear what she said? Let me rewind it. Let me rewind it. Let me make sure. I want to make sure y'all heard that part, because that is the beginning in this video of her holding herself accountable. Listen, pay attention.
Truly why I started my channel was to laugh, was to put laughter out there, was to put the humanness of it, to highlight the fuckery and to have you to be able to laugh at your fuckery. But if I'm participating in the fuckery, right, how can I show you what fuckery looks like? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I didn't get in this to argue with celebrities. I didn't get in this to fight with celebrities or put down celebrities. I got through this because a lot of times we idolize celebrities and we don't understand that they're really human.
Now notice what she said. She got in this to make people laugh and to make people happy. She didn't get into this to argue with people. She didn't get in this to dox people. She didn't get in it. She didn't get into this for this reason. The first step to her being accountable and showing a level of transparency, she said out of her mouth specifically, how can I point out the effery when I'm a part of it? How am I going to point out the effery when I'm a part of it? If I'm a part of the effery, how can I say I'm calling something out and calling somebody else on theirs? And I'm right in it. You ever asked your favorite content creators that? See, that's what I love about the visionaries. That's why I love the people who support this channel. Because see, y'all already done called me to the carpet. When I was at war, plenty of y'all hit me up in the background. DS1, I know you defending yourself, but can we get back to content, bro? DS1, just ignore them, DS1. Don't respond, DS1. DS1, you bigger than that, DS1. I still remember. I remember all of y'all who was hitting me up when I was going to war. Jamie Haynes says, I like Tasha, no doubt. What up, King Sight? Salute, my brother. Salute. Catch you on a playback. Man, appreciate it, John. But I remember those days when y'all was hitting me up on the gram, hitting me up in the comment section. Yo, DS1, leave him alone, bro. Yo, DS1, you ain't got nothing to prove, bro. Yo, DS1, we just here for the content, bro. See? So I had to look at myself, and every time you guys hit me up and said what y'all said to me, yo, ignore them. Yo, move on. Yo, get back to content. You know what got in the way of it? And what made me keep going? The same thing that made Tasha K keep going. Her ego. It was the ego. It was the ego, man. It's ego. And what that does is sometimes that can sabotage your message. Your ego can actually get in the way of what you actually supposed to be doing and who you're supposed to be and who you're supposed to become. See, it's not just about your assignment. It's about who you become. And being a content creator and having a following and all of this stuff, it gets to a lot of our heads. Especially the people with 100, 200, 300,000. You can't tell these people that they're not who they are until life knocks them down. Real life. You see? So sometimes we need that, that reminder, man. Yeah, it's definitely pride. Foolish pride, too. Taylor, it's foolish pride. Not even just pride, it's foolish pride. Foolish pride. So let's get back to the video. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
And contrary to popular belief, almost all these celebrities that I've had public beefs with, or they have a problem with my content, they can hit me. They hit me. We talk. And a lot of times in the heat of the moment, nobody wants their name in the title. And it's kind of like a reflection, like a mirror, and I'm putting a mirror on their life. But I'm doing it because so many people follow these celebrities, and they do, especially our children. And they mimic this life. They want to be this life, but they don't understand that this is not life.
Well, guess what, Tasha? People mimic you. It's girls out here, it's women out here right now that's starting YouTube channels that want to join the gossip sector, that want to spill what? Who want to be a wino like you, who want to be just as messy. It's given. They want to do that, Tasha. They're following you, Tasha. So don't forget to add you into the equation when it comes to celebrities, because you are one, Tasha. You are one too. They're looking at you too. So tell them. Let's listen to you tell them.
This is not life. When I was 10 years old, my mom was with a guy that used to touch on us. She didn't know that. She didn't fucking know it. And I remember one night my mom, and you could tell like she didn't know that, because my mama don't play that shit. She don't play that shit. So listen to me when I tell you this right now. She don't play that shit. My mama had me very young. She had 3 kids by the time she was 21 years old. And she had met this guy, and he had a lot of money, and he used to take care of her. And when she was at work, he would, grab our asses, try to touch on us, try to fuck on us, try to fuck our.
Does this sound familiar, ladies? Does this sound familiar? Because if it does, this is why you gravitate to Tasha K. See, I'm here to point out something real today to y'all women. You want to know why you listen to the women you listen to? That's why. She telling you right now. Because the same thing happened to her as a little girl, happened to you. That's why you so rambunctious. That's why your attitude's so messed up and all of that. We know why. That's why you listen to Tasha K. That's why you can relate. Right? Right. What's up, Scorpio mama? This is real, y'all. This is real.
My friends and stuff like that. And I remember one night I was always a nosy kid, and I got up and something told me to get up that night. And he was laying in the bed naked. I went in his room. Something told me to go check on my mama. And I just woke up 2 o'clock in the morning. And I used to randomly do this, just wake up. But this night it was different, you know. And I was like I said, I was very, very young. Couldn't be no older than like 10, maybe 11. And he was laying on the bed, butt naked. His dick was out and everything. And I was like, hey, I said, hey, Rob, where's my mom? He was, I don't know. So I walk around the house and I found my mama in the den, and she was laid out on the table and her head was down. And then she picked her head back up. And I said, Mom. And she head hit the table. She had Seagram's gin, she had soda, and she had took a bunch of pills. And my sisters was in the room asleep. And I'm shaking my mama. This is just fucking traumatizing. You don't understand this shit. Like, and I remember shaking my mama. And I said, Mama, get up, get the fuck up, right? She wouldn't get up. Some, you know, her boyfriend's son was living with us at the time. Faggot ass nigga, right? Oh my God. And he pulled up with a girl that he had met at the club. And I said, hey, he was drunk. He was driving. I said, hey, he ran in the house because he came in through the den where she was laying down. I said, please take my mama to the hospital. And he was like, I'm not taking your mama to the hospital. She'll be fine. Let her sleep it off. And I said, no, you got to take my mama to the hospital. I said, if you don't take my mama to the hospital, I'm going to take the keys myself and I'm going to drive my mama to the hospital. And he said, fuck it. And he took my mama to the hospital and he left her there. That was the scariest time of my life because like I didn't hear from my mama for a week.
So these are y'all heroes. Excuse me, y'all sheroes. You see where we at now? You know what? We back at square one. This is why I say we have to heal before we build. Because if we build and not heal, we will do what? Cause self-inflicted wounds. Now look. She's still dealing with this stuff as a 40-something-year-old woman with a child of her own. But we sitting up here talking about what? We helping each other do what? Talking about we love black folk. How? How? When you don't know why we in pain and you don't care why and you think a couple of dollars is going to fix it and it won't. Ask Tasha K. Ask Tasha K. Ask Kendra G. All the money she just made, she just threw away a whole baby. Yeah. Got these older black women having abortions. And these women supposedly love themselves. She got the money to raise a baby. She don't want no child. Because she think it's going to inconvenience her fame. Right, Kendra G? But I'm impressed by this level of transparency from Tasha K. I'm impressed. This is just the beginning. Keep listening. What up, Boxing Talk? Salute. Very heartbreaking, Jasmine. Taylor says, I know what anxiety she felt. It's called abandonment. Shout out to my man Cartel. Yeah, it's sad, bro. Shout out to my comrade on the check-in. Salute to my brother, the Book of Ronan. Salute, my brother. That's right, Jamie. What's up, Jamie? That's right. Pray for that woman's healing. Let's continue. Let's get back to the video.
I didn't know if she was still alive. I didn't know anything. And we was in the house with these men. But, my mom went through a lot. And, seeing that, it's a spirit. It's a fucking spirit when you want to kill yourself, right? Because that spirit is so strong is the reason why I didn't think I would live to be 25. But I always found laughter and love to be my light. But because of
this woman just said out of her mouth that she didn't think she was going to live to be 25 years old. Do y'all women see who y'all been listening to? Are y'all starting to see? Do y'all? Man, this is crazy. This woman thought she wasn't going to make it to 25. I better stop playing out here, man.
What I was surrounded by, so much poverty, so much, and this is a video I love. I don't want y'all getting sad because this, y'all gotta understand, like I done came through it. I done came through it. So if it wasn't for my mama coming through it and fighting, and my whole family showed up and showed out for me. They was in the corner. My dads, I told y'all, I got like 4 daddies. Y'all didn't believe it till you saw it. Everything that I talk about on this platform is real. It's exaggerated, but it's real. It's real. And I hear from my mama for 4 or 5 days, and she was very nonchalant when she had spoke to me. Going back to the story at hand, it's just hard for me to revisit this, right? And we had to go. We ended up eventually going to stay with my auntie, rest her soul, who's transitioned now, but she picked up where my mom left off, and my mom ended up joining the military to get out so that she could provide a better life for us. And we stayed with my auntie, and my auntie taught us how to, just be women until she got back. And my mama back now. My mama fucking back. I don't talk about this shit. So when I posted that and I said, God truly brought my mama and me back together, because she didn't understand the things that she did traumatized me, but I always loved her. But that spirit be so heavy, and I suffered from anxiety and depression and suicidal thoughts. And when
Sounds familiar, ladies? Sounds familiar, right? But you think the way you feel better about yourself is getting on the internet talking shit about black men every day. You think that's going to make you feel better? That's going to heal your heart? Huh? That's going to heal you from the abandonment you felt from your mama and from your daddy never being around? Coming on here, talking junk about black men for years on in and out. It's supposed to heal that. This is why I tell y'all who listen to it, be careful what you listening to. Remember what's the new motto around here. Feed what you want to live and starve what you want to die. So if you want to get rid of the anxiety, if you want to get rid of the depression, you're not supposed to be listening to content creators that will feed you that. You're not supposed to be listening to the content creators that's going to feed your anxiety, feed your anger, feed your depression. Because that's what you want to die, remember? You want that to die inside of you. You want to get rid of that. So why are you listening to content that's going to fuel it? Cynthia G fuels your anger, your anxiety, your resentment. This is what they do. This is what Princella does. This is what the Black manosphere has done for Black men for years. Fuel them being angry and stagnant. You got all this shit to say about a Black woman, but you can't walk to the gas station. Your nickname is Limpin' Larry. Because you done had gout for a year. So now you walking around here like a three-legged table. But you get it on the internet every day. The way you make your leg feel better is by getting up here spewing venom against Black women. When you're nothing but this, but the male version. This is what you really want to do. But when I told Black women, when I told Black men to go somewhere and cry, y'all thought I was disrespecting y'all. Remember? Remember when I said Black men need to learn how to cry? We need to go somewhere in privacy and scream and get in and cry all of that stuff up out of us. Remember when I said that? Y'all dudes took it offensive. Oh, look at DS1. He always cracking jokes on us. He always trying to make us feel bad. Now I was telling you the goddamn truth. Crying make you feel better. That's why you always got a goddamn headache, because you need to cry. Maybe if you cry, that headache will go away. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe if you cry, your stomach will stop hurting. Yeah, those deep stomach pains you have, it's called grief. Yeah. It's called grief. But when I ask a Black man when the last time he cried, y'all take it offensive. It's how I know y'all not healthy. It's how I know y'all not healthy and y'all not trying to get healthy. Crying is healthy. Try it. I've been doing it since I've been in therapy. Try it. Maybe you'll have a good night's sleep if you get a good cry in. Get you a good cry in and then go take a shower. You'll be knocked out sleep. That's why you can't sleep at night. You're holding that cry in, ain't you, boy? You holding that cry in because you was taught to not cry, right? But look how it's destroying you. Now you're a grown man. Look how it's destroying you. It's time to be transparent. Let it out. You got a reason to cry. You're not crying for nothing. Let it out, bro. And guess what? If she think you weak, that's because she is. You see? Because to be void of emotion is weakness. That's not strength. It's not. Now give me 1 second. Okay, we back. Let's get back to this video. Fair use, YouTube. Fair use.
When I see the winos write me, when I see y'all writing me and telling me that you came through suicide, that's truly why I started this platform. This fucking world will eat you up and spit you out. Now, I know it's real to the point where
She said the true reason for her ever starting a YouTube channel was for suicide awareness. She started her channel for suicide awareness for women. That's what she just said. That was her original purpose of coming to YouTube and for her speaking on the things she wanted to speak about. How you end up here, Tasha? Let her tell y'all. Let her tell y'all how she ended up where she at. This is real, y'all. Y'all keep thinking this stuff is a game and a joke. Oh, it's just YouTube. When I hear you say that, I know what's going on up here.
it's like, Tasha, you do a lot of shit. But it's truly my gift to just rip it apart and build it back up. I swear to God. A lot of y'all may not understand that and you don't get it, but I get me. I get why I'm supposed to be here. I get it. Can't nobody tell me no different. Now I'm saying this to say this, and I'm sharing something with y'all. And I did this. I did this for me. I did this for y'all. I did it for my fucking husband because he saw something. He saw something happening to my gift. He's like, Tasha, you can't be given a gift like this and you inadvertently misusing it. You know, a lot of people put their lives in your hands, whether they're watching you or whether they're working with you or working for you. And you got to stand in it. You got to stand in this shit, Tasha. And I didn't.
I hope y'all are listening. I hope y'all are listening very carefully. She has been misusing her gift. See, this is not just YouTube. This is not just YouTube. Because everybody can't do it. See, because if this was just YouTube, the people who say that will be popular on YouTube with a channel. See, the people who say it's just YouTube are the people who can't do this. They're not good at this. They're not speakers. They're not good at presenting things. That's why they try to demoralize you by saying, oh, it's just YouTube. No. This is a gift that a lot of y'all don't have. Tasha K has it. And not because of her numbers. Notice what she said her husband told her. Because of the people you affect, whether they're watching you, whether they work for you, or whether they're listening to you. These people count on you. Tasha, you are misusing your gift. It's not just YouTube. It's not just YouTube. It's just YouTube to you. Because you can't do nothing else but watch people like me and Tasha K. That's why it's just YouTube to you. Because you don't know how we do it. Day in and day out. It's called the gift from God. Gifts don't come from humans. Your gift come from God. Your gifts and your talents come from God. And those things you're supposed to use to help people, not get money, to help people. That's the purpose of having a gift and a talent, to make the world better, to make people communicate with each other better. to help people get along and understand who God is. That's the purpose of it. See, Tasha K has a spiritual man. That's why he don't be on camera like that. And he's advising her that if she don't stop, she's going to destroy herself. And she's going to destroy everything that him and her done built around her. Because remember, she's the celebrity, not him. He's the guy running all the camp. He's the production guy. He believed in his wife and invested in his wife. He invested into his wife's dream, into what he knew his wife was good at. And he's letting her know, baby, you're going to squander this. This ain't just about no money. This ain't just about no lawsuit. You got a gift. You affect millions of women. You see? This is what he had to let her know. What's up, Letitia?
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to stand in it. So I'm about to share something with y'all that really fucking just broke me down. And I don't know what is going to come from this. And I don't give a fuck how many videos people make. But this is me. This is not Tasha K. This is Latasha, Trans Rena Howard, Kibi right now that's talking. And I need y'all to be nice. I need y'all to be love. I need the same love y'all showed me. I need y'all to show that love right now, okay? Cardi's birthday just passed. Okay? I remember when I turned 40, the night before I turned 40, that spirit engulfed me because it was right after the verdict. And I thought I had let y'all down. I thought I had let my family down. I thought I had let just everything down. And I came this far to lose. And it was a spirit because, you know, when that spirit was planted, that spirit that my mama got from her mama was planted in me. I thought I had got rid of that spirit, but that spirit, it lingers. It lingers. It's like, you know, you learn how to manage it, just like you learn how to manage anxiety. You learn how to manage depression. That's why I advocate for therapy and everything. And laughter is one of the biggest therapies that you can get. And I've been watching behind the scenes with both my ego and with both my heart. A lot of things being said on social media, whether it's by her or to her. And I've been a part of that. And when you got a woman that has everything, and I'm not saying this, listen to what I'm saying right now. She has the fame, she has the money, she got a husband, he ain't perfect, that's fine. She got 2 beautiful children, she got a family, she got a lot of resources at her dispense that she could utilize. But you have to understand, you know, sometimes the cloud is so dark, you don't even know where to go, right? And when I saw her post in the wee hours of the night that she, you know, wanted to put a bullet in her head and she was telling her fans, go kill yourselves. You have to understand, that's a spirit. That's not the person. That's the spirit. That's not the person. When people don't want to live, they don't want nothing else around them to live. That is the spirit of destruction. That is the spirit of self-sabotage.
Did y'all hear that? What y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? I've been telling y'all since day one, this is a spiritual war. I was told what? Oh, he on that hocus pocus stuff. He don't know what he talking about. He over there talking that crazy stuff. Tasha K telling y'all is real. Even when I talk about the spiritual stuff when it come to these women, what did I say? These women get it from their mamas who got it from their mothers. Tasha K just said where that spirit came from. It came from her mother, not her daddy. Not her daddy who left her. It wasn't because her father left her. It came from her mother who got it from her mother. But when I said that, she just said out her own mouth. Where does that spirit come from? She said that spirit came from my mother who got it from her mother. And I thought it was gone. See, she thought because she started being successful and she got out of poverty, quote unquote, she thought the spirit left. But you never prayed and never did what was necessary for the spirit to go away. You thought because you could pay to get a bag of chips now and you ain't got to worry about the next time you got to pay your rent. You thought that spirit was gone. See, this is the problem with a lot of us, especially us content creators. And this is why we self-destructing right in front of y'all with all the money. Look at all that money y'all gave Kevin Samuels. He died right in y'all face. God bless the dead. All that money y'all gave Kevin Samuels, he died right in you men's face. He died right in front of y'all. Alan Roger Curry died in front of y'all. David Carroll, right here, dead. Y'all think this shit is a game? Y'all think y'all gonna keep running this stuff over and over and over and over and over, and it's not gonna, it doesn't affect you? Don't you know we're spirits having a human experience? Let me repeat that. Don't you know we're spirits having a human experience? So you think these spirits don't come up on you? That's why they say money and fame will blind you. That's why I said it. Let's get back to it. Shout out to Big Trey's in the building. What up, Trey's?
And I could not have a platform and be gifted the platform that I have if I allow my ego and this determination to win, even though I've already won. I've passed the test that I needed to pass, which was, I didn't get in this to argue with celebrities. I got in this to tell the truth about life and to let you know that life really ain't that hard. As long as you got that knowledge, as long as you got wisdom, as long as you know that there are always resources and there are solutions. I tell my people around me all the time, don't tell me the problem, bring me the solution. Don't call me with a problem, call me with a solution. But when you got a woman like her who has 2 children and the world is tearing her down, and I aided in that, my ego did, right? It aided in a lot because my ego was on the defensive mode, like because I got insecurities and I feel like I'm being attacked. And so then when you got 2 egos that are both coming from damaged backgrounds, because you know what Cardi been through to get to where she was, we defend that. We thinking that's what we gotta defend to stay sane. So I'm gonna come at you before you come at me. And so when these fans are coming at her and putting her down, is there a part of my ego that says, you know what? I'm glad you feeling the way that I felt, knowing I didn't truly do anything to you, but I did. But I did say things that hurt you. And it doesn't matter how big of a person, how big of a person is, or how much money they got. At the end of the day, you strip all that shit, they are still human at the core. We all have insecurities, we all have fears, we all have anxieties, we all have egos, we all have the same fucking problems. Right? But I hit her today. I didn't hit her because she getting paid. She's getting paid. Now I see the misreports about the bankruptcy and stuff like that, and that's pay my people that work for me and continue to build. Oh, Tasha's trying to get out of.
Okay, we back. Let's continue.
Of it. I'm in it, and she's getting paid. She's getting paid. I'm gonna pay for my mistake. You can't. No matter, the bankruptcy was not put in place for me to run from this. It was put in place for me to manage this and get my shit together. So when I do get to new heights, I will be able to conduct a business as a Black woman, as the first generation millionaire, multimillionaire in my family. The first. I don't want to make the same mistakes other people have made. And when I'm trying to pour life into people, my life on display is how we learn. And everything that I learn, I will teach you. And if you look up what a Chapter 11 reorganization bankruptcy protection plan is, you will see that her debt was never going to be discharged, because it can't. It's something that I can't escape, and I have to eat. And I'm eating it. And when I hit her today, this is what I said to her. And I would say this to the winos: please put your shit to the side, because you don't understand. We got more mass shootings by kids. Kids are being influenced by these caricatures online. And I know that Cardi understands that a lot of the brand was a caricature, but who she is not that. That's not the woman that parents her children. That caricature of a brand that she has is not the woman that parents those kids. You could tell a lot about a person by how they parent their kids. I asked her and I sent her those messages. It was 3, because I said I started this platform to keep people out of depression, and I've misused it a lot.
You heard that? She said, I started this platform to help people fight with depression, and I've misused it a lot. I've misused it a lot. She's admitting that she has created the situations that she has been in. This is called transparency, y'all. See, when you actually tired, when you sick and tired of being sick and tired, is that how the statement goes? The first thing you become is you become transparent with who you are. And this is the problem with a lot of people. People ask for transparency and they only rip a quarter of the plastic off. They want you to be fully transparent with them while they still live a secret life. This is why I'm talking to the men now. This is why a lot of you men are suffering. This is why a lot of us are suffering as men, because we're living secret lives. We're not being transparent. We're running around here, but trying to be in friendships with people, trying to be in relationships with women, and we're just living a total lie. You're lying to your friends. You're lying to the girl you're in a relationship with. You're just living a whole lie because you're afraid of transparency. You're afraid to say who you really are. And the first person you're afraid of is yourself. That's the first person you're afraid of. You're afraid to look at yourself in the mirror and be absolutely honest with yourself about who you are, the things you've done, the things you've said to people, the things you said about people, the lies you done told people. This is what's wrong with the men. You scared to look yourself in the mirror and admit that to yourself. And the more you don't do that, if you have never done that as a man, and I'm not talking about look yourself in the mirror and say, oh, I gotta lose weight. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about some of this stuff that Tasha K is admitting about herself. That deep stuff that some of us even hide from our significant others. Those things. See, if you haven't stood in the mirror and admitted those things to yourself, guess what, brother? You are not a masculine man. Because the masculine men, the first obstacle for a masculine man is for him to conquer himself. How you gonna be a leader and you afraid to admit and you afraid to tell yourself the truth, the raw and uncut truth? A lot of y'all still talk to yourselves with band-aids on, and y'all grown men. What up, boot camp? Ski Mask. What up, Ski Mask? You see? But in this video, Tasha K is admitting what she did wrong, why she did it. Why she did it. Not just what she did, but why she did it. Where it actually came from. See, all of this stuff is key, y'all. All of this stuff is key. Because this shows transparency. This is why a lot of people lack accountability. Because they're not even willing to admit stuff. If you're not even going to be transparent, you're never going to be fully accountable. Never. Never. So let's get back to the video.
And I had to go through what I went through by being stripped down and humbled and fucking corrected before the world, right? I said, but And I'm going to read to you verbatim what I said. Hold on. Hold on. And just to let you know, she has the messages. She's seen the messages. But I need you guys to understand that we don't encourage people to do that and to kill themselves, because you have to understand it's kind of like no difference than ISIS telling people that if they it's like cult behavior. When what you say and people that follow you will do that. And I told her, listen to me. I don't give a fuck what you got, what you going through, right? I said this to her. I said, just in case you want to see, this is it. I said, she wrote, I wish I was dead. I just want to put a bullet in my head. Should I kill myself? This is a few days after her birthday. I remember what it was like to have that feeling come over me for my 40th birthday, realizing that everything that I worked for was probably a failure. And that's not why I started this platform. That's not me. My ego will get in the way and be like, that's just all of us being the pettiness. But no. I said, hey, Cardi, if you put a bullet in your head, who is gonna teach me to be a better person? I said, please stop posting stuff like this. I'm gonna pay you. I said, FYI, I just can't afford the 4 million. I know the brand looks like I have 4 million. We do a very good job at that. But we're preparing for when we get the millions. And I'm glad that, a bankruptcy court is scrutinizing every single thing.
Ladies, did you learn something just now? They don't even have 4 million. You heard what she said? I know it may look like the brand does, but we don't have it. So all you women who've been running around championing this stuff, acting as if and treating Tasha K like a cult leader, all you've been following was a personality, a caricature, a person who was literally acting outside of themselves. Hey, Brownie, how you doing? I appreciate that. You see, she just admitted how she was acting outside of herself. Her platform wasn't even about where it's at now. It was never about that. And just like she's telling Cardi to never say nothing like that again, because you don't know the effects that it may have on other people who follow you, Tasha K now understands how many people follow her and why she need to stop the toxic shit. Transparency helps you transform. Tasha K is going to come back on a whole new type of time. Transparency helps you transform. When I first spoke on this whole lawsuit with Tasha K and Cardi B, what did I say? I said, this lawsuit is going to teach Tasha K a lesson. It was going to what? Humble her. I told y'all this. What is it doing? What is it doing? It's bringing upon humility. See? See what happens when you begin to worship earthly things more than the person who blessed you to have these earthly things. When you start thinking it's all about you, that ego, when you start thinking it's all about you and you forget about your gift, look what happens. Sit down. Sit down. And not only sit down, but I'm going to dock you. I'm going to dock you. Got to pay a price. Since you want to forget who the big homie is. Oh, you forgot who's the big homie. The one who put you in position to get all this money. You forgot about God, right? The one who gave you those gifts and talents for you to rub off on people the way you did, right, Tasha? He done set you down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Let me show you it ain't about no money, because I'm about to let him take it from you. I'm about to show you it ain't about no money, because I'm going to let him take it. It ain't nothing you could do, because you forgot who I was, the big homie. Right, Tasha? It's all about you and the views and the clout and the money. Now look. Now look. You got all this clout and we find out you ain't got the money. And we're going to take the money you got. Because it's time to do your job, Tasha, which is empower women. Keep women from thinking about committing suicide like you. Remember what you said you came to do? It's time to do it now. Now it's time to do it. Either you do it or you're done. And this is where we at as content creators, y'all. This is where we at. People think it's a game till they're gone or until they lose everything. Facts. Hey, Miss Queen, how you doing? Shout out to Queen in the building. Always coming through and holding down a chizat. Shout out to you. Yes, he will humble you. Yeah. Bring you back down to your knees. Bring you back down to your knees. He gonna humble a lot of folks before it's over. Facts. What you think Cynthia G doing right now? On her knees praying. On her knees praying. So I'm gonna share a little bit more of the video, and then we're gonna wrap this show up. Shout out to everyone in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and share the show. We're gonna play a little bit more of the video, and we're gonna wrap it up. Fair use, YouTube. This is for educational purposes only. Shout out to Tasha K. Y'all go subscribe to Tasha K, man. Now I actually, let me say this real quick. Now I actually feel comfortable telling y'all women to go listen to Tasha K. Because now I know who she really is. Now I know who she really is, man. Now I feel comfortable telling y'all to go subscribe to Tasha K. Go subscribe to Tasha K, ladies. Scorpion Galaxy, salute. I appreciate that. Appreciate the super chat, Scorpion Galaxy. Appreciate the super chat. Fair use. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
because I'm like, you know what? People don't need a finance lawyer. They need a bankruptcy lawyer, because a bankruptcy lawyer takes something that's destroyed and they rebuild it. Like it's like taking a house and teaching you how to build a house from the ground up. That's what this bankruptcy has done for me, was literally saved me from what athletes go through, you know, what people in the entertainment industry go through, especially when we're talented. And all I truly want to do is be talented. But God blessed me with a husband that went to school for business, that understands the production value side of it. And he's worked very hard with these white men who have been doing this 30, 40 years since this bankruptcy to understand how our business is supposed to be ran, how it's supposed to be structured, and how are we supposed to sustain our business in the event we get sued or we lose. Because there's two parts of it. You got to pay to litigate. And if you lose, you got to pay that too. And then but I don't have it. And your lawyers can dig and dig and dig and dig until love you to be reading stuff like this, that you please know that is not on me. That's not on my expense. Who the fuck is going to teach me to be a better person? I said, please stop posting stuff like this. I said, I'm gonna pay you. I just can't afford the $4 million. I don't have it. I know I look like I got it, but I don't have it. And your lawyers can dig and dig and dig and dig until they dig through the earth's crust. Please, we welcome that. But please know that is not on me. That's not on my expense. I don't pay for that. You do. And I don't know if they told you that. Okay? And I also said, too many kids love you to be reading stuff like this that you posting, saying that you want to put a bullet in your head and you wish you was dead and should you kill yourself. I said, but believe it or not, Bel Khalees, and I really had to put my ego aside to say this, because when people don't like you, they don't watch you. They don't watch you. I have to watch people. I have to watch people to teach us about people. I said, believe it or not, too many kids love you to be reading stuff like this, and believe it or not, I said, Cardi, I love you. That was the hardest thing for me to say to her. But it's true. I said, for leveling me up mentally and teaching me how to not misuse the gift that God gave me that people thank me for.
Boom. There it is. There it is. The link to the video, to the whole video, will be down in the description box. I don't even got to play no more. I don't even have to play no more. Y'all heard what she said? Y'all heard what she said? Y'all heard what she said? Transparency helps you transform. There is no transformation without transparency. What is transparency? Full exposure of oneself. Full exposure. Open yourself up. Stop hiding. You wonder why the relationship's not working for you? Because you lack transparency. She don't feel comfortable around you because she feel like you always hiding something. You so secretive. That's why she can't get comfortable around you. Because you feel like you hiding something. Feel like you always got something to say, but you never say it. Transparency. Don't talk this masculine manhood stuff if you're not willing to strip yourself and look at yourself in the mirror and admit it. I'm talking to the men. I don't care how much muscles you got. That don't mean nothing if you looking in the mirror lying to yourself like a coward. That don't mean nothing. And this is why we can't get to the next level. We can't transform. We can't become the best versions of ourselves because we keep lying to ourselves. Come on, man. What up, brother love? Salute. But the link to the entire video will be down in the description box. Honestly, this was a great live stream from Tasha K. I'm glad she kept it up. I downloaded it just in case she was going to take it down or put it on Patreon, but I respect that she kept it up so guys can review it. Guys such as myself that's not going to get up there and make fun of her. And I don't even think she cares about that. That's why I think she left it up to. So anybody who want to make any reaction videos trying to lie and do all of that stuff, I don't even think she cares about that either. Which shows that she's on her way to transforming into something else, man. So ladies, don't stop supporting Tasha K now. Continue to support her. Because now she getting ready to go to a whole nother level. You see? Now she getting ready to take it to a whole nother plateau because now she's going to really empower women. Not misguide women, but empower them. See, you only can empower someone when you're telling them something right. When you telling somebody to do something wrong, you're not empowering them, you misguiding them. You're misguiding them. That's what you're doing. You're not empowering them to do nothing wrong. You're misguiding them because in their mind, they think that they're doing something wrong for the right reason. And that's because of what you told them. So you're misguiding them. You're not empowering. This is what Tasha K is really, this is what I think she's getting ready to get into. Shout out to Lovely T. Lovely T been doing it for years. Women get around Lovely T, they get married, they get a new man, they end up getting pregnant. They start going back to church. That's what the woman get over there over there with the tea sippers. Some of them women been following Lovely T for years. Since listening to her, them women happier. When she put on her events, them women in there dancing, smiling, smelling good, moving around the place with men, talking to men, no arguments, nothing. Nothing. Them women happy. Them women over there cooking brownies. You want dessert? You want dessert? That's what they over there doing. The women that listen to Lovely T, they at home making dessert. They up 3 in the morning. You want a sandwich? Yeah. Yeah. All the stuff you women want to be. But this was a coming to God moment for Tasha K, man. And I'm really impressed, man, that she kept it real. She kept it real. So shout out to you, Tasha K, man, for exposing yourself. You've been exposing a lot of people, and you've been doing it for a long time. So it's good to hear you expose yourself. It's good to meet you, Tasha. So shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone in the building. Yes, you got to be more open, man. These guys be wanting women not to lie to them, but the whole time they living a lie. Come on now. Facts Cartel, she's on her way to healing. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Heal before you build. Heal before you build, man. No doubt, Queen. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Appreciate you always coming through and holding down the Chizat. Shout out to all the mods, man. Shout out to Classy Creole always coming through and holding down the Chizat for me as well. Shout out to everyone for coming through. Shout out to all the visionaries. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to today's show. Of course, we started late. So y'all forgive me. Like I said, I definitely got some things going on offline, especially on the weekend. So shout out to y'all, man. We still gonna bring y'all the content as always right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone. If you enjoyed today's show, you would like to financially support today's show, the PayPal and the Venmo is going across the screen. Shout out to everyone who has financially supported today's show, whether you hit the super chat, whether you hit the Venmo, or whether you hit the PayPal. It's very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Most importantly, I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate y'all being here. So hit that like button, hit that share button. Don't forget, if you want to watch the entire Tasha K video, she still got it up. The link is down in the description box. Go over there, check the video out, leave a comment. Let her know Sheep Stay Sleep TV sent you. Don't forget, get down in my comment section. Let me know what you think of today's show. Let me know what you think of today's show, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Shout out to everyone in the building. Salute to all the visionaries. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.